What is happening in your heart? Check every second. It's worth it. 1 second. Forget the story. We all like to go in the story. The problem with humanity is we don't focus on our heart, we focus on the story. We are trying to deal with the outside world because we don't know how to deal with our heart. I am saying turn it around. Anything that we are resisting, we don't like, we put a rock in the path of energy flow.
Somewhere we fall into the trap of being in spiritual life and forget to live our life to the fullest. So my question here, like I actually used to do this. So when I was into meditation, slowly when I face some kind of struggles or ups and downs in life, I immediately go to a place where I just sit into meditation. So somewhere it happened as a habit, and I took it as a hiding space for myself.
We all do,
So
Nikhil.
yeah, I'll do that. So how one has to overcome and get that that dare to face the challenges in life or emotions ups and downs in life, and what is that
Very,
one thing which we need to keep in our mind while we are doing sadhana? So that
yeah,
would be helpful
yeah.
for everyone.
A very good question. Actually, I'm doing a Sakshi series in Telugu, and which is 37th episode. And the story is going on and on and on and on and on because the subject is so beautiful. That's what it is. And today, that's what we are discussing. And I purposely picked this up and I was trying to summarize in the time that was given to me. I know I rushed the topic quite a lot, but hopefully the message has gone through. But to answer your question, Nikhil, when something happens and like a challenge, we're talking about challenge, isn't it? If something good would happen, we wouldn't even blink an eye,
Yes.
isn't it? It's only when
Yes.
a challenge comes into our life that's when we say, oh my god, I have to go and do my meditation. So when a challenge comes, what is the first signal that happens? The first signal happens in our heart. Our heart will tell you that things are not okay. So where is the barometer? The barometer is in a heart that is clearly telling that you're not okay with this note from the instrument. That is your first thing. I am developing and I'm practicing with the group of people that I do is to observe your heart. Everyone has to make friends with your heart. Otherwise, this is not easy because we don't even listen to our heart. It's like after a long gap, we realize, that's what happened. No. So for this, the first step is awareness. We all have to start leading a life of awareness. What does that mean? Awareness means be aware of your own self, be aware of your heart. What is happening in your heart? Check every second, it's worth it. Check every second, then you get into the habit. Otherwise, one fine day you want to be check your heart. It doesn't happen like that. Every now and then check your heart. How am I feeling here? How am I feeling here? How am I feeling here? If it is going okay, the answer will be don't bother, mate. So then you don't bother. But when it's not going well, you will immediately know there will be some kind of a cringe in your heart. Your heart will just withdraw. So what is happening there? Whatever note is playing is not, we are not experiencing it well. So now we call it a challenge. So the physical word that we give is challenge. So for 1 second, forget the story. We all like to go in the story. The problem with humanity is we don't focus on our heart, we focus on the story. If, for example, I'm just have to give you an example. If I had a problem with my husband, not that I have any, but this is only an example. So if I had a problem with my husband, and if he comes and stands in front of me, my heart will cringe because I'm not happy seeing my husband, right? If I had a great relationship with my husband, if my husband was in front of me, no problem because I'm enjoying that note. So it won't say problem, no red flag. But if I had problem with somebody and they stood, the red flag will start. Your heart will start feeling uncomfortable. So uncomfortable is a small word, but there are so many emotions that are coming out which we are not comfortable. What we do, we don't focus on this. We try to fix the problem. How? By either driving away my husband or fighting with my husband or telling him don't come into my house. He is not the problem. The problem is here. So what we human beings are doing, we are trying to deal with the outside world because we don't know how to deal with our heart. I am saying turn it around. Turn it around. Forget the outside world. The Even your husband, your wife, your children, everyone is part of outside world. When I talk, I tell them you are the only you. Apart from you, everything is outside physical world. Your dog, your cat, your children, your husband, your wife, your parents, your outside physical world, everything is outside. Don't try to fix the outside world. If you have a problem, you have to fix it here, not the outside world. Each one of us is trying to fix the outside world. Something is not right, let's go and fight with this person. Oh, I'm not getting parking, let me go and fight with the parking manager. No, that is later, but first you fix. Okay, if you didn't get a parking slot, well, you're not happy. Okay, first work on this emotion, accept it. So how do you accept it? You have to understand why the tone changed in your heart, right? So what you are trying to do, you are not accepting it. That is the main thing. If the tone is changing, means you are resisting it. Anything that you will resist, the beat will change of the heart, because heart knows that you're putting rocks there. Anything that we are resisting, we don't like, we put a rock in the path of energy flow. And the moment you put a rock in the path of energy flow, what will energy do? It has to find sideways, right? What would Ganga do if you put a dam on the path of Ganga? It has to find ways, isn't it? And sometimes even it breaks the dam if it is very powerful. Exactly, that's what is happening here. The energy, the chi, the shakti is flowing at full steam. What you are doing, you're putting rocks there. I don't like it, blockage. I don't like it, blockage. So, because of that, your energy is trying to find side paths, and that is why the change of emotion. What does change of emotion mean? Change of emotions means is your energy for paths is changing, and every path that changes turns into a different energy vibration, and it's called the emotion. So fix this first. First find out, why did you put a rock there? Because I didn't like it. Why? The biggest thing we need to understand is you cannot change the outside world. I know now this answer to this question can go for hours. I've been taking episodes for 35 episodes trying to tell people, but I will still try to tell you in one sentence is, Nikhil, we have no control on the outside world. And outside world includes all the people, everything. We have no control. How is it possible? Yes, because you chose to come onto this earth at this moment. Nobody asked you to come on, I'm talking Australian time, 13th of April, 11:12 p.m. You and I are on this Zoom. Nobody forced us. Sri Hari sir only sent me the invitation. I had the choice. But I choose this. Why? Because in my divine plan, I'm supposed to be here at this moment in the world. Now, if I start complaining that, oh my God, I don't want to be here, Sri Hari sir, he has no common sense. Sorry, Sri Hari sir, only example. He has no common sense and he's just, no. You cannot change the outside world. You have chosen this divine moment to be in this world. So the answer is you cannot change the outside world. So what can you change? You can only accept. Why accept? Because you choose it. We all know we chose the moments on this plane. Then why are you complaining? Stop complaining. Release. Whenever you feel you're uptight with the blockage and samskaras, you have to relax and release. It's not that the two words that I'm telling, it's not easy. It is a practice that needs to go on, and we have been practicing for 35 weeks, Nikhil, believe me or not. The team has come a long way because my wisdom series sessions are not just lecture. It is a sadhana that we do every week. So every week I talk about a subject on this particular topic, and then the whole week we practice it together. So 35 weeks we have been practicing, all of us together, to understand that we cannot blame the outside world, no matter what tone comes up in this musical instrument. If it is uncomfortable, we have to become comfortable by relaxing and releasing. Can we do it? Yes, we can do it. There are umpteen number of masters who learned the art, and we can do it too. And we have come a long way, Nikhil. And I have full faith that if we can do it, anyone can do it.
Wonderful, wonderful, ma'am. Actually, the example that you have taken as orchestra of different notes you have compared with the different emotions. So if we also consider a particular note is I don't like it, but if we are not mastering it, our music will not be improved. In the same way, if challenges are coming repeatedly in our life, it means that something is there to learn from that situation. So we have to face it
Yes.
and we have to learn it. And even I have
Because we
faced that.
chose it, Nikhil. We chose it. When we chose it, that means we need that experience. How can we run away? You chose it and then you want to run away. And why then this spacesuit? You could have sat there, give the spacesuit to someone else. Here, we can't waste time with this spacesuit, right? Every moment is so precious. My God, remember, we got this, I don't know how many $1 billion spacesuit. We are lucky, man. Don't start now discriminating. This is a good moment, that's a bad moment. There is nothing good or bad. Every moment is amazing. If you feel like crying, cry a lot and say, it's such an amazing moment. Because even crying is amazing. If you hate somebody, hate them completely and say how amazing it is to hate. Because you came to learn. If you feel shy, feel shy and say how amazing it feels to feel shy. We don't know how to do that. That's why we can't experience our heart. And if we stop putting rocks here, and if you let the energy rise, then you will see what ascension is from third dimension to fifth dimension. That beautiful it is.